2, 1.
Welcome everybody to the Twin Lakes Sports Network. For our second game tonight, where the Cotter senior boys are going to take on the Yellville Summit senior boys. We're going to be on the court here in less than 3 minutes for tip-off, so stay where you are right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Remember to share this link. Get people in here that they can be anywhere. They can be anywhere right now. As long as they have Facebook and internet, they can watch this game. So stay right where we are. We'll be coming right back to you here real soon for tip-off.
Forward is sophomore number 11, Clayton Hudson. And guard is 6'15" and number 24, Dylan Dwyer. And guard is 9'11", junior number 13, Jackson Evans. And coaching Warriors, Jackson Raines. Panther fans, on your feet. Let's meet the starting lineup for your Yellville Summit Panthers. At guard, a 5'9" freshman, number 3, David DeRozier. At forward, a 5'10" junior, number 10, Holiday DeRozier. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 20, Ryan Fletcher. At guard, a 5'9" junior, number 23, Ben Petro. And at guard, a 6'1" junior, number 24, Cody Sputterfield. Head coach of the Panthers is Cotter Sims.
All right, guys, welcome back to our second game of our doubleheader tonight, Yellville versus Cotter. This is a rematch. Of course, they played at the Arvest tournament a few weeks ago. It was 39-36. Cotter ended up ultimately prevailing in a very close, hard-fought game. Right now, Yellville comes in at 3-2 on the season. Of course, this is their first conference game. Cotter coming in right now at 3-10 on the season, coming off a game against Green Forest up in Omaha, where Green Forest got the victory over them. Of course, Cotter coached by head coach Jackson Raines. As number 4, Reese wins the tip-off. Evans brings it down, setting up the offense. He's joined by Coots. He goes into Hudson. Hudson with the spin move, goes up strong. No good. Fletcher pulls down the board. Gets it up to DeRozier. Into the corner to Sutterfield. So they got number 23. That's Cantrell. Of course, number 3, that's David DeRozier. Number 10 is Holiday. As pass intended for head coach Jackson Raines, out of bounds. So possession now to Cotter. 0-0 here in the first quarter. As Evans, Dwyer, Coots, Hudson, and Reese is the starting 5. Dwyer for 3. He hits it. So Dwyer with a big 3 to start off the night. Cotter strikes first. They go in Sutterfield. Give and go to Fletcher. Fletcher fouled. Shot no good. As Dwyer gets his first bucket of the game. Looks like the foul's going to be on number 30, Evans. As number 20, Fletcher, going to the line. Fletcher's a senior, 6'2". Free throw off the back of the rim. No good. Second free throw, and it rattles in. Looks like we're joined online by Lee Hudson. Glad to have Lee joining us online. We need to play the game. Where in the world is Lee Hudson? Because he is a world traveler. And he liked that shot right there. 3-point shot by Hudson. 2 threes. Has now extended it to 6-1. So wherever in the world Lee Hudson is, you know he liked that shot. As Evans hustling hard. Good defensive play. As that shot, that was by number 11, Hayden Hudson. He's a sophomore. Pass into Sutterfield. And Sutterfield gets the bucket, and it's 6-3. Sutterfield, he's a junior. Junior guard, 6'1". Cuts the lead in half. Of course, we're only about 2 minutes in here in this first quarter. Here in our second of a doubleheader. This should be a good one. The first game went down to the last shot at the Arvest tournament about 2 weeks ago. Get inside to Coots. Coots tried to get to Reese. Good play by number 10, DeRozier. And David DeRozier brings it down, gets it over to Cantrell. Cantrell drives back to DeRozier. DeRozier, he drives, kicks it back to Cantrell. DeRozier gets it back, stop, 3-point shot from the top, no good. Rebound by Evans. Evans loses the handles, but it went right to Reese. Over to Dwyer, he hesitates. They're going to get Dwyer with steps on that play. 5:10 left here in the first quarter. Right now, 6-3. DeRozier gets it over to Cantrell. Cantrell back to DeRozier. DeRozier with the fake. Fletcher gets back to Cantrell for 3. Shot no good. Good play by Hudson, getting position. Ball off of Fletcher, out of bounds. So possession now back to Cotter. Looks like they're actually going to call Fletcher with a personal foul on that one. So 1 foul for Fletcher. Fast moving first quarter. Both teams just with 1 foul each. As Evans gets it to Hudson. Hudson makes a save, gets it back to Evan. Evans drives, stops, off the backboard, no good. Cantrell pulls down the board, lobs it ahead to DeRozier. DeRozier, he skies. And the bucket is good. They're going to call that on Dwyer. So good play and finish by DeRozier. Looks like the foul's on Dwyer. That's his first personal. As number 10 DeRozier goes to the line for to try to complete the three-point play. Free throw off the back of the rim. Dwyer pulls down the board. Cooch saves it, kicks it out to Dwyer. Dwyer over to Evans. Evans for three. Another three-point shot by Cotter. It's number 30, Jackson Evans, gets his first points of the game. And now it's 9-5. As we're under halfway here in this first quarter. Cantrell drives, loses the handle. And turnover by Yellville, so possession back to Cotter. As number 5, Roberts, checks into the game. Looks like we're joined online. Looks like Eva Bailey joining us, Avery Hudson, Lee Hudson, and Dahl Walmer all joining us online. Glad to have you guys joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. This should be a good one. Is early Cotter with 3 3-pointers. They're making a living from outside here early. Dwyer for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Hudson pulls it down, gets it off to Coots. Coots gets it to Evans. Evans for 3. The back of the rim. Hudson with another offensive board. He takes it in strong and finishes the shot. Good power move by Hudson and gets the bucket. Hudson now with 5 on the game. Sutterfield drives. Gets out Cantrell for 3-point range. Off the back of the rim. Dwyer pulls down the board. It's Coots over in the corner to Evans. Evans, nice move and dish. Hudson unable to finish, but Reese got the board, shot no good. Looks like they're going to get number 4, Reese, on the reach in. So that's going to be Reese's first foul. 3rd on the team. As number 22, Cagle, checks into the game for Sutterfield. Looks like foul's going to be on number 30, Evans. That's his second personal here in the first quarter. Shot is up and good by Cantrell. It's a 3-point shot. So Cantrell hits his first bucket of the game and pulls Yellville within 3 as we go under 2 minutes. As number 25, Haynes, is checked in the game. Hudson for 3. Shot is long. Rebound by DeRozier. Rozier gets it off. Cagle, the quarterback, with the score. We got a chance to watch a lot of him this fall, playing quarterback for the Yellville team. Good power move and finish by Cagle. As we got a timeout, looks like head coach Jackson Raines wants to talk about it. 1 minute, 5 seconds left. It's a good one. Cotter up 11-10 here in the first half. Real quick, we want to thank some of our sponsors like Lindsay's Excavation. Good friend Dale Lindsay. Be sure to contact him for all your excavation needs. Give him a call, 405-2423. or 425-1081. And Shark Creek Graphic. Hey, t-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, license plates, and more. 405-8922. Check them out on Instagram and right here on Facebook. Just type in Shark Creek Graphics LLC. And our good friend Joey Sample from Marion County Farm Bureau. Contact him for all your insurance needs. He does home, auto, everything you need. Give him a holler, 449-4081 right here in Marion County. As we go back to action on the court in a fast-moving first quarter. Right now it's 11-10. Cotter up 6. Yellville, though, with a couple buckets, is now pulled back within 1. Haynes drives, go over to Coots. Coots for 3 from the corner. Shot no good. DeRozier with the good board off to the other DeRozier. DeRozier drives, nice dish underneath and finish by Roberts. For the score, now Yellville up 1. Coots bullet pass to Hudson. Goes up strong and is fouled. As Hudson has been very active here in this first quarter. He has definitely been the Windex man in this first quarter. He's been cleaning the glass. And now goes to the line. Down 1. First free throw by Hudson is good. And knocks it back up at 12. Second free throw by Hudson's good. So the sophomore, a spark here early, has extended it now 13-12, 1-point lead. Ball knocked at about 3.1 seconds left. So Yellville looking to get a shot off here right at the end of the first quarter. In a very competitive first quarter. They get it to DeRozier. He fakes, shot up. DeRozier gets the board and the bucket at the buzzer. As Holiday DeRozier gets the bucket. He's got 4 now. And quite a way to end the first quarter. Yellville takes the lead 14-13 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, everyone tuning into this game, remember, guys, this is an interactive broadcast. So be sure to comment. Let us know who you're cheering for. If there's a certain player you're cheering for, throw down his name. We'll give him a shout out here online. Let us know. Are you watching for the Panthers or you're watching for the Warriors? Let us know online. All we ask is that everyone try to keep it clean. Speaking about good food, Black Sheep Smokehouse and Grill. They're famous for brisket here in Yellville. Our good friend Randy and Vicky, you got to check them out. They got so many great things. Check them out right here in Yellville. And BlueGuysIT.com for all your tech solutions. Good friend Jason Chamberlain. Jason at BlueGuysIT.com. Check them out. Give them a call. And Aaron and Pam Darnell, Buffalo River Float Service. And, hey, here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, real quick shout out. We just recently went over 2,700 followers on Facebook. Appreciate everyone tuning in and appreciate all the sponsors. And we went over 100,000 views recently of our games and interviews that we've done this year. And I appreciate all you guys tuning in for all the crazy things we like to do. And I got to tell you, 2019 was awesome. 2020 is going to be absolutely epic as we start the second quarter. As DeRozier drives, gives it off. It looks like it's number 13. Dobbs is checked into the game. Of course, Dobbs won a Player of the Week award for the Yellville Summit Football Panthers during our football coverage. Looks like Aaron Gibson saying I need to say it, Dear Ozier. Hey, I'll do the best I can on it. Thanks for the shout out, Aaron. It's been a very exciting first quarter. Haynes gets over to Hudson. Hudson goes into Coots. Ball is ripped away by Cagle. Looks like Dolores Evans says she's watching Jackson Evans. Let's go Warriors. As ball's out of bounds off Cotter, we'll stay with Yellville. So appreciate Dolores, appreciate you tuning in tonight. Drives, shot from the free throw line, no good. Ball, looks like that's off of Cagle, out of bounds. So now Cotter down one here in the second quarter. We got 6:58 to go. As Hudson with a really good first quarter. Hudson with 6. It's over. Haynes drives, kiss off the backboard, no good. Dobbs pulls down the rebound. And now Hudson leading all scorers with 7. DeRozier Holiday, number 10, leading Yellville with 4. Looks like the foul's on number 24, Dwyer. That's his second here in the first half. Nice pass into Dobbs, who gets the bucket. And now extends it, largest lead of the night so far for Yellville, now up 3. As Hudson drives, throws up the shot, no good. Cagle gets the board. Yellville pushing the pace. In the quarter, Cantrell, wide open 3. Reese pulls down the board, gets it off to Coots as they're coming back the other way. That's number 2, Colton Jones, who's checked in the game. He's driving baseline over to Coots. Coots for 3. Money shot for Coots. And just like that, we're back knotted up at 16. That's the senior, number 3, Tucker Coots. Looks like we're joined online. Stuart Stumbaugh just joined us. Glad to have you join us tonight, Stuart. Lob inside, hits the rim. Cantrell trying to get it inside to Cagle and Dobbs. As Coots' ball's knocked away. 2-on-1 by Yellville. Nice little give and go. They're going to call the foul on Coots. And it's DeRozier now going to the line. This is David. Game knotted up right now, 4:48 to go. That's Coots' first foul. First free throw by David's off the back of the rim, no good. It looks like number 21, Standridge, he's a junior, checks into the game. Roberts comes out. Second free throw is up, in and out. Rebound by Dwyer. Right now knotted at 16, over to Haynes. Haynes over to Jones. Jones look to Reese, goes the other way. Dwyer's open, gets it. Haynes for 3, and the bank is open for Haynes. 3-point shot. As Yellville tries to come back, Dobbs pass out of bounds. I mean, shot out of bounds. Dobbs tried to save it. Cotter gets it and goes the other way. Spin move by Reese, no good. Here Ogier got the board. Good defensive play by Reese. As they call a jump ball. As number 24 Sutterfield checks in, as Dear Ogier checks out of the game. Number 3 David. Yellville retains possession, gets off to Sutterfield. For Cantrell, back to Sutterfield. Tries a little shovel pass. It's stolen. Haynes take it the other way. He explodes. Big time rejection by Standridge. Now ball going back the other way. Cantrell slices and draws the foul. You're going to say he was fouled on the floor before the shot. It looks like Laura Ott has joined us online from Ott Photography. All of those students out there and parents, if you're watching, it's that time of year, you got to start getting those senior pictures planned. So check out Ott Photos on Facebook. It's OTT and Photos. Check her out. She does a great job. She can help you with all your photographic needs. As a free throw, no good. Hudson had it knocked out of bounds, ended up going off Cantrell. Of course, Laura Ott is also our Razorback correspondent. This whole race search that we're doing for the head coach of the Razorbacks, she's been our source for all our latest news. Hopefully we'll have some information coming soon. Hudson shot no good. Reese gets the board. Fletcher pulls it down. It's getting a little testy down low between Reese and Fletcher. It's like they called the foul on Reese. That's his second. And that's 8 on Cotter. Right now 2 fouls on Yellville. As number 20 Fletcher going to the line. And now 19 to 17, so Yellville now pulls within 1. Looks like Yvette Phillips says, I think the water boy's cute. So looks like a Britton Roberts fan. Has a second free throw. Is no good right now. 19 to 17. Cotter up 2 here in the second quarter. Looks like Stephen Gorbat's joined us online. Of course, Stephen Gorbat, you gotta check them out for some good food in Mountain Home. As Reese gets the steal. Actually, we were going to try to go see Stephen Gorbat for lunch today. They were closed, so we'll have to definitely try to catch him some other time. I think they were having a little work done, so great food. Yeah, Joey says he's ready for a cheeseburger. Jones spins, gets it back to Hudson. Hudson's drives. He is fouled. So, yeah, the Bobby Sue's double cheeseburger is I'll tell you what, man. You want to get filled up at lunch, it'll put you in a coma for the afternoon, but it's a great burger.
David, it's fresh and it's handmade.
Yeah, Joey's reminding me it's fresh and it's handmade. He's a big fan of the double cheeseburger. They get over to Haynes. Dwyer thought about it for a second, gets it over to Jones. Jones with the drive, goes in the land of the Giants and dishes it. So a lot more aggression since the last time we saw Cotter, especially with Hudson and Jones really not afraid to go inside tonight. And that's helped get them to a 2-point lead.
David, you know the water boy says that's some high-quality H2O. I think he'd say the same thing about the beef that Bobby Sue's.
Yeah, it looks like Yvette Phillips, she says she thinks the water boy is really cute. As Jones with 2.5 minutes to go. Jones trying to get inside, gets it back to Haynes. Reese gets it over to Jones. To Hudson, back over to Haynes. Is Cotter working on setting up their offense. Gets over to Dwyer. Good shot by Dwyer. Long off the back. Collision between Sutterfield and Fletcher. Fletcher drives. Looks like the foul's on Dwyer. That's going to be his third personal. So Dwyer, the first player in foul trouble, coming out. Looks like Cooch coming in for him. 19-17 here in the second. All right, it says Yvette is the water boy's grandma. So you got to make sure you zoom in on the water boy. We'll have Joey zoom in later as the first free throw by Fletcher is up and good. Pulls it to a 1-point game. Right now, 19-18, 1:32 left. Second free throw is no good. Rebound by Haynes. Looks like Jeff Kincaid's joined us online, so must have the night off. I think he was reffing. We have the two Kincaid's reffing at the Arvest tournament. He must have the night off tonight. But Kincaid's good group of guys. Pass stolen. Cantrell takes it and gets the bucket, and now Yellville back up 20-19. As we go under a minute, just like the game at the Arvest tournament, this is a close one. Went down to the wire. That one went down to the last shot. As Cantrell knocked out of bounds, Haynes couldn't get around him, so looks like Cagle checking into the game, and for Fletcher. As Joey was trying to zoom in on the water boy, we're not sure, is that the Cotter water boy or the Yellville water boy? Coots with the sweet dish to Hudson. A little give and go, and now Cotter back up one. DeRozier with the bucket. Answers right back, and as soon as Cotter gets the lead, Yellville comes right back. Right now, under 30 seconds to go. And the Yellville fans making a little bit of noise here. Up one, 22-21. Cooch with the spin around shot. No good. So at the end of the first half, Yellville 22, Cotter 21. And we're going to step away for about 10 minutes and run some sponsors. All right, and Joey, we got clarification. It's the Yellville water boy that Yvette Phillips is a fan of, so you have to make sure you get a zoom-in shot on him. Looks like Stephen Corbin says, this is not near as much fun as watching in person. He sure misses them days of being the loudmouth. I think Stephen Corbett probably has a record for most ejections in a 2A conference history, so it is awfully quiet without Stephen Corbett being here. So, but we really appreciate him being a sponsor of the Twin Lakes Sports Network. As we are going to step away, we're going to run some sponsor ads. We'll be back actually in 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Hey everyone, welcome back to the third quarter. We're getting ready to start the third quarter here at Yellville in a very exciting first half. The home team with a 1-point advantage right now, up 22-21. Very balanced scoring attack right now with Cotter. Hudson leading the way. He's got 7. Really been pounding the paint. Very good game for Hudson. Dear Ogier, both with good starts in that game as well. So it's been a very balanced scoring attack right now, 22-21 as we get ready to start the third quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, Cotter won the last game, the senior girls game. They pulled it out. They pretty much led the entire way, 41-10. They ended up with a solid victory for the Lady Warriors. Right now, the senior boys trying to even up tonight. This is our second of 2 games. As Hudson, Haynes, Coots, Reese goes up strong and is fouled on the play. So good move there by Reese, but he's fouled, and now we'll go to the line. Call's going to be on number 20, Fletcher. That's his second personal, first on the team. As Reese's shot is in and out, no good. These teams will be seeing each other a lot over the next couple months. As Reese hits the free throw and knocks it back up at 22. As Sutterfield tries to get inside, pass is stolen by Cotter. Cotter setting up their offense. Of course, good contingent of fans that's come over from Cotter, and also always a good crowd over here at Yellville. Lob inside to Hudson. Hayden Hudson with another bucket. Strong move again. He's got 9. And now Cotter up 2. Looks like the foul's going to be on number 30, Evans. That's his third personal. Checking it for him is number 2, Jones. Long 3-point shot. No good. Coots gets the board. He's taking it the other way. He drives in the corner. Wide open shot by Haynes. Long. Pass ahead. Sutterfield back to Cantrell, who is fouled. Looks like the foul's on number 11, Hayden Hudson. That's his first personal. Second on the team. As Cantrell's first free throws, no good. The free throw does not go in. Coots corrals the rebound. They go inside. Hudson spins. Left-hand shot, no good. Battling for the board with Fletcher. Jump ball's the call. So possession arrow to Yellville. Right now, down 2. Still plenty of time left. 6:14 left here in the third. It's like Stephanie Sperry says, love those Warriors. It's like Cindy Commons, Kyle Dobbs' mama, watching from Elkins. Glad to have you joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Sutterfield rounds it up. Sutterfield drive, and he is rejected by Hudson. Good defensive play by Hudson, stepping over with the block. Cantrell drives, kicks it in the corner. 3-point shot, no good. Loose ball knocked all over the place. Fletcher and Reese are battling. Looks like they call Reese with the foul. That's Reese's third personal. Inside Sutterfield, kicks it back out. Down to Fletcher. Fletcher battling it, doesn't get it. Guys are wrapped all up. They're going to call a jump ball. So Roberts checks in. Fletcher comes out. Now Yellville showing a little bit of press, but Haynes busts around it. Almost stolen by Roberts. Coots inbounds it, gets it over to Haynes. Haynes over to Jones. Oh, Cantrell gets the steal. He takes it back, and he is fouled by Jones. It's back and forth, tight game here tonight at Panther Pavilion. As Cantrell goes to the line and hits the first shot. Cantrell's second shot is good. Cantrell now with 5 in the game. Knots it up at 24 here in the third. Pass is stolen by Cantrell. Lobs it ahead. Good defensive play by Coots. Tiptoeing along the baseline. Gets it off to Reese. So the foul's going to be on number 5, Roberts. That's his first personal. Second on Yellville. Right now 4 on Cotter. Coots driving. Takes it in strong with the left hand. Doesn't finish. Reese battling. The good move and power move by Reese and the score. This has been a physical game down low. Sutterfield lobs it in. DeRozier hits the shot. Just like that, we're knotted back up at 26. Hudson goes up with it. Shot, no good. Him and Reese battling for it. Rozier with the spin move. Doesn't finish. Gets his own board. Looks like they call it on Haynes. That's his first personal foul. Reese coming out. Looks like Martin coming in for Reese. Sutterfield to inbound it. Tie game, 3:31 left here in the fourth. Cantrell drives, hands it off. Foul's on number 11, Hudson. That's his second. 16 foul. Right now, 6 fouls for Cotter, 2 for Yellville here in the third. And that's number 5, Roberts. He's a junior going to the line. Free throw by Roberts is up and good. Second free throw is good as well. So Yellville now up 2. Actually, that second shot does not count. Lane violation, so 27-26. Is Jones. It's over to Haynes, back to Jones. How about Coots? Drives, goes in hard. Off the front of the rim, no good. Good penetration, just unable to finish the shot. Right now, Yellville up 1. Of course, all those people tuning in watching, make sure you hit that share button. That helps us get more viewers in this game. So make sure you hit that share or tag someone. If there's someone that wants to watch the game, make sure you tag them. Lob to Dobbs. Dobbs throws it off Cantrell out of bounds, or Roberts out of bounds. It's now 1 point lead for Yellville, 2:57 to go. It's very similar to the game at the Arvest tournament. This has turned into a defensive battle between these two rivals. As Jones drives, Sutterfield almost got the steal, knocks it out. Off of Yellville, Cotter will retain possession. Coots lobs it in to Martin. Martin spins, goes up with the hook, no good, gets his own board, and finishes the shot. So now Cotter back up 1. Throw to Dobbs. Dobbs wide open, down low, gets the shot. As both teams trade buckets. So Cagle and Evans both check in for the respective teams. 2:22 to go here in the third quarter. They try to get down to Sutterfield. Martin steps in front of it. Coots drives. No good. Cagle pulls down the board. Him and Coots are fighting for it. Looks like they're going to call the foul on Coots. That's his second, and that's the 7th on the team. As number 22, Cagle, going to the line. He's a senior. As Dave Rozier checks back into the game, 29-28. Cagle's first attempt is good. Now extends it to a 2-point lead. These teams both staying close. As that shot got nothing but the bottom of the net. Unfortunately, it did not go through the top, so it doesn't count. As Evans pushing the pace, taking it, gets it off to Martin. Dobbs steps in front of it, gets the steal. DeRozier drives as the ball is shot out of bounds. Looks like the foul is going to be on number 25, Haynes. That's his second personal. DeRozier goes to the line. This is David. Right now, 2-point lead. Chance to put it up to 3 or 4. And first one rolls around and goes down. In a tight defensive battle. Second free throw, no good. Martin gets the board, gets it off to Coots. Coots pushing the pace. As Coots gets in the corner, Haynes for 3. That's no good. Cantrell comes away with it. Takes it coast to coast. Shot no good. Evans gets it. Now he's going back the other way. Ball's all over the court. Hudson comes away with it. And Coots decides to slow it down a little bit as both teams playing hot potato with it for a second. Looks like they're going to call a foul. That's going to be on number 3, DeRozier. Looks like the big smooth Josh Fletcher's joined us online. Glad to have the big smooth. Of course, everyone watching, reach out, hit that share button. Helps us out quite a bit. Help us get more viewers. As Coots stops. Shot no good. Rebound. DeRozier, he's taking it the other way. Throw ahead. Good defensive play by Haynes, who steps in front of it. As Dobbs gets it into Cantrell. Pass almost stolen by Coots. Another foul on the floor. Looks like they're going to call that on Haynes. That's his third personal. As number 3, DeRozier, goes back to the line. First free throw is good. Second free throw is up and good. That extends it now. It's a 5-point lead for Yellville. Largest lead of the night. Evans driving with Martin. Goes behind the back. Beautiful pass. Shot does not go down. Now Yellville coming back the other way under 10 seconds. DeRozier gets over to Cantrell. 1 second. Shots up. And no good. So at the end of 3 quarters, Yellville now up 5, 33 to Cotter 28 with 8 minutes to go here at Panther Pavilion. This has turned into a good game tonight. Right now, leading scorer is for Cotter is Hayden Hudson, number 11. He's got 9 in the game, the sophomore. And Holiday DeRozier leading the Yellville Summit Panther team. Real quick, want to thank a couple of our sponsors like Ashley Haven State Farm, Taylor's Freeze King in Gassville. Stop by and see him for great food at Taylor's Freeze King.
And Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, Charles Osgood. See him today. If you have any back problems, anything, Dr. Charles Osgood take care of you. And a quick shout out to Mrs. Shaw's class at Cotter Elementary. They are making ornaments that you see them holding in these pictures. They're selling them to raise money for the Serenity House. Check out the post that Cotter did at Cotter Schools on Facebook. Check them out.
All right, 33-28. Yellville up 5. We're in the 4th quarter. This is crunch time. This is a 2A clash. These teams, they'll be battling each other all year. It's their second game of the year against each other. Over to Fletcher. Fletcher for three. Shot off the back of the rim. Coots fights for the board. And we got jump ball, so Cotter will get possession. Actually, it looks like it's going to be a foul. Looks like the foul's on Fletcher, so they call Fletcher with an over the back. That's his third foul, fourth team foul. As Evans trying to get it back all over the court. They get it over to Cantrell. Cantrell. Sutterfield goes up and is fouled on the play. They say he was fouled during the shot. Looks like the foul's going to be on Hudson. That's his third personal. Looks like Aaron Gibson says go Holiday. Looks like James Brown says Yellville School's the best. I guess he used to be a Yellville student, so a lot of Yellville fans online. Hey, this is an open forum. Let us know which team you're cheering for tonight. Don't be afraid to give a shout out to a player, as Sutterfield's first free throw is no good off the front of the rim. Of course, next week we will be over at Cotter next week. ICC's coming to town, one of the best teams in the state. That'll be a chance to see some really good basketball. That should be quite a clash, so be sure to tune in. As right now, Yellville has now extended their lead 6. Evans trying to go through 5 defenders, and he's fouled on the play. Looks like the foul's going to be on number 23, Cantrell. That's his first personal. Coots to Wire, back to Coots. In the corner, Dwyer for 3. And Cotter needed that shot. As Dwyer, who's been in foul trouble, hasn't been on the court as much. DeRozier drive, shot no good. Hudson. Gets the rebound. Hudson's fouled. It's like the foul's on Fletcher. That's his 4th personal. So Cagle now checking into the game. So Cotter's now trimmed it. They were down 6. They're down 3. Still plenty of time. 6:54 to go. He gets over to Dwyer. Dwyer over to Hudson. Hudson for 3. Shot is long. Sutterfield gets the rebound. Gets it off to Cantrell. He tries to go coast to coast. They say the ball's out of bounds and it's off Cantrell. So Cotter gets possession again. A back and forth game. This has been a good one here in Yellville. Now 6 minutes to go. 3-point game. 3-point shot by Evans. No good. Cagle pulls down the board. Gets it off to David DeRozier. Hands off to Cantrell. Cantrell back to DeRozier. He stops, thought about it, gets over to Sutterfield. Sutterfield back. Long 3-point shot in and out. Cagle. Cagle pulls down a strong rebound. A lot of contact. It's like they're going to call that on Hudson. That's his 4th. Now number 22, Cagle, going to the line. 5 minutes, 55 seconds to go. First shot by Cagle is good. Now extends it back to a 4-point lead. Cagle's second shot's no good. Coots pulls down the board. Under 6. 4-point game over to Dwyer. Coots drives, gets in the corner to Evans. Evans back to Dwyer. Wide open 3-point shot. No good. Cagle pulls down the board, gets it off to DeRozier. The corner Cantrell thought about. Ball's on the floor. Players diving all over. No one's got possession. Bodies everywhere on the court. Say business is picking up a little bit over here in Yellville. I guess you could say, Joey, it's getting a little chippy out there. But we wouldn't expect anything else when you got rival games like this. We'll have to bring in our rules expert, Miss Tina Hudson, to help explain the call on that play. They go inside to Hudson. Hudson's fouled. Looks like they're going to call that number 10, Holiday DeRozier. That's going to be his third foul. That's now the 7th for Yellville. Cotter right now with 10. So now Fletcher coming back in the game. He's got 4 fouls, 5:20 to go. This is number 11, Hudson, going to the line. Free throw off the back of the rim. Fletcher pulls down the board. Get it, Fletcher drives, shot, no good, loose ball. Cagle pulls it away. Dwyer gets the steal. And they're going to call Cantrell with the foul. It's going to be Cantrell's second personal. 8th on the team as Dwyer going to the line. I know what it is. I've been dragging tonight because it's that chair. I'm not used to a comfortable chair.
Might as well brought a lazy boy in here, David.
Yeah, it's all comfortable. We got like these top-notch conditions now. I'm used to being all scrunched up. Free throw no good, out of bounds, off of Cotter. So Yellville now gets the ball. 5:07. It's a 4-point game. Honestly, I probably should have stood all night. That's the reason why I've been dragging, because I'm too comfortable. But this is a game to stand up for. These teams are always fun to cover. They try going into Cagle. Ball's knocked loose. They say it stays with Yellville. So we got Misty Hubbard joining us online. Thanks for joining us, Misty. Tell you what, people need to tune in. This is a good one. We're down to crunch time, under 5 minutes. It's a 4-point game. Sutterfield inbounding it. He gets it to Cagle. Pass almost stolen by Evans. Fletcher gets it back to Cantrell. That's number 5, Roberts. Goes over to Fletcher. Fletcher, his pocket is picked by Dwyer. Ball's loose. Yellville gets it back. Cantrell, the left-hander, hits the shot. And now extends it to a 6-point lead. So a steal and what looked to be a fast break for Cotter ends up going the other way in just a matter of seconds. And I bet you right now with some of these calls, I bet you Steve Gorbett, Bobby Sues. We got to talk about Bobby Sues since we know he's fired up in the game. But
double cheeseburger at Bobby Sue's.
Yeah, Joey says you got to get the double cheeseburger at Bobby Sue's. All Creatures Veterinary Hospital in Mountain Home, 425-5175. Take your pet there for all your pet needs. And Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance Company, Christina Setzer. Give her a call, 425-2991. Or check her out online, or email her at ChristinaSetzer@afbic.com. And if you're in Yellville, it's time to get your gifts. Ooh La La Boutique and Gifts right here in Yellville. Stop by. You get a gift card, your wife will definitely say, ooh la la.
Say that one more time.
Ooh la la.
Isn't it fun to say?
Yeah, it's so much fun to say ooh la la. And right now, Yellville saying ooh la la, up 6 with 4:28 to go. Here in the fourth quarter. As Dwyer's three-pointer pulled them within 3, then a free throw and a bucket ended up going the other way, and now it's extended to 6 as the Yellville crowd starting to make some noise. 4 minutes, 9 seconds left. With a kick ball on the play, so Cotter with the ball down 6. Coach Jackson Raines getting motivated during the timeout. Evans drives, tries to get to Reese. Ball's knocked loose. Cantrell comes away with it. Gets it to Dobbs. Dobbs shovels it. It's out of bounds. Dobbs had a wide open look, but he shoveled it off. So Cotter getting a break there on the turnover. And now 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go. 6-point game. Dwyer into Coots. Coots goes up strong. Shot no good. Ball knocked loose. Dobbs comes away with the rebound. He gets it out to Cantrell. Right now, 3:26 to go. Cotter won the senior girls game. Yellville looking to even up the score. Reese steps in front, makes the steal. Lobs it ahead for Evans. Guys all over the floor again. As the ref having a conversations with Evans and Cantrell, getting a little chippy on the court. A lot of passion by both of these teams. The fans, too, starting to make a little racket over here. Long three-point shot by Cantrell. Now extends it to a 9-point lead with 2:43 to go. Coots for 3. Answers right back. And we got timeout on the floor, and I have to say, you got to try the chicken fried steak starting Tuesday at Bobby Sue's. They're going to start using a ribeye hand cut, pounded out, and hand breaded. He's been eating them all week. That sounds incredible.
You got to be kidding me.
No, I'm serious. Look at that. Chicken fried steak, man.
I'm down.
Next Tuesday, I'm definitely going to have to make sure I'm working in Mountain Home and stop by Bobby Sue's. And all you guys need to check Bobby Sue's out. Chicken fried steak and using a ribeye, hand cut, pounded out, and hand breaded. Man, that sounds good. I'm hungry.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, how about you open up, make us one of those? We'll be over.
Yeah, we need to give a testimonial, right? Anything we can do to get free food, right? See, we got tempted. We stopped by there about 12 o'clock today, and we saw it said closed. I was like, oh, and then I remembered I saw something on Facebook that he was going to be closed for lunch. I was like, oh, man. And I can still taste it. It's like this itch that needs to be scratched.
Phantom burger.
So be sure to check out Bobby Sue's. Appreciate Stephen Gorbett, Bobby Sue's sponsoring us. Without guys like them, we could not bring local high school sports to all your TV screens, mobile devices, whatever. As Cantrell tries to get it to Cagle. And the foul is called on Cagle. That's his first. Right now 40-34. That's the first foul on Cagle. There's conversation on the floor right now between there's a long discussion between the ref and Coach Hunter Sims. 6-point game, 2 minutes, 16 seconds. They get it in the corner to Reese. Reese back to Dwyer. Over to Jones in the corner. Hudson for three. 3-point shot is good. Hayden Hudson hits the big shot. Rozier comes back the other way. Looks like the foul's going to be on number 24, Dwyer. That's his fourth. So now number 3, David DeRozier going to the line. Up 3, 1:58 to go. There's free throws off the back of the rim, no good. Right now it's a 1-possession game. A free throw makes it a 2-possession game, so free throws are going to be critical here. Second free throw is good. That makes it a 2-possession game. Rozier hits the second free throw. And now down 4, 1:55 to go. 41-37. Jump ball is called. It will stay with Cotter. Looks like Jones coming out and Haynes checking into the game. So Coots, Haynes, Hudson, Dwyer, and Reese to finish out for Cotter. And the ball is stolen. Cantrell takes it in. Misses the layup. They say it's out off of Yellville. Or out off of Cotter. They say possession to Yellville. So Cotter getting a break with the missed shot. Needing a defensive stand here. 2-possession game. Minute 40 seconds to go. Sutterfield gets it in. Rozier gets it over to number 5, Britton Roberts. In the quarter, Sutterfield for 3. Shot off the side of the backboard. Coots tried to shovel it over to Hudson, knocked out of bounds. Coots gets it to Hudson. Hudson for 3. No good. Reese battling for the board. Looks like the foul's going to be on Cagle. That's his second. And 10 fouls. Now both teams in the penalty. So free throw is going to be important here with 1:21 to go. Looks like it's going to be 2 shots for Reese. 1:21 here. Reese free throw, first one is good. Now 41-38. Reese pulls it. Now it's back to a 1-possession game. Looks like we got a timeout on the floor. Head coach Jackson Raines for Yellville calls the timeout. Of course, Coach Hunter Sims talking to his team. Real quick, we just want to say again, thank you everyone for joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, you guys helped put us over 100,000 views this year. We could not have done it without each and every one of you guys. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been a fun, really fun 2019. 2020 is going to be even bigger and better. Of course, want to throw a quick shout out to our New sponsor, Advanced Vision. Appreciate Dr. Dustin Vance, Doctor of Optometry. As we go back to the floor, big free throw here with Reese. Trevor Reese, the senior, steps to the line. 1 minute and 21 seconds to go. He hits the shot. It's a 2-point game, 1 possession game. Cotter putting on a press, and Yellville calls the timeout. So Cotter has clawed their way back into this game. It's 41-39. Of course, those people tuning in for the first time, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you go online and like the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, here at the Twin Lakes Sports Network, we cover all sorts of local sports. We cover the world of professional wrestling. We do volleyball, basketball, football, all sorts of stuff. You never know where we're going to show up. We've covered Special Olympics. We like to cover everything. We have a lot of fun. And stay tuned. Next year, we're going to have a lot of things going on. Right now, this is regular season basketball. We are just getting rocking and rolling. This is the start of our conference coverage. So we will be covering a game of the week on a weekly basis. That's going to be a senior girls and senior boys game. We'll be somewhere. So be sure if you see us, don't be afraid to say hi. As Sutterfield gets inbound to Cantrell. 1 minute and 18 seconds, down 2. And Cantrell called for a carry. So now possession back to Cotter. 1 minute, 14 seconds, a chance to either tie or take the lead. Coots inbounds it to Hudson. Gets it over Evans. Evans spin, move, bank shot, and it goes in. The bank is open for Evans. We're knotted at 41. 1 minute left. Here's Years setting up the offense. It's got the two DeRoziers. You got Cagle, Cantrell, and Sutterfield in for Yellville. 41 apiece, under 50 seconds. We have a lob for Sutterfield, and Sutterfield is fouled. Backdoor pass to Sutterfield. Evans with the foul. So now Sutterfield goes to the line. Looks like they called that on Hudson. So that's 5 fouls for Hudson. He fouls out, but had quite a game tonight for Mr. Hayden Hudson. Is now number 24, Cody Sutterfield, going to the line. He's a junior. Looks like number 25, Haynes, checking into the game. First free throw is good. So it's now a 1-point lead for Yellville with 30 seconds to go. Second free throw is good, so 2-point lead. Now Cotter coming back. 30 seconds to go. This is it right here. It's crunch time. And Cotter wants a timeout to talk about it with 22 seconds to go. A 3-pointer, win it, a 2, a tie, and send it to overtime. We couldn't do this without our sponsors like Lindsay Excavation. Dale Lindsay, give them a call, 405-2423 for all your excavation needs. Appreciate Lindsay's Excavation joining us this last week. They're going to be sponsoring us through basketball season. And Shark Creek Graphics, LLC, t-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, and license plate. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Shark Creek Graphics, appreciate them. They're the reason we have the clock this year. And Marion County Farm Bureau, a good friend Joey Sample with Marion County Farm Bureau. Check them out for all your insurance needs. As we go back to the court now, here we go. It's crunch time. 20 seconds, 22.9 seconds to go. Cotter down 2. First conference game of the season, looking to see if they can come out with a victory. And Yellville has fought their way back. These are two fun teams to watch. As Evans setting up the play, they get it to Dwyer. Derrigier all over Dwyer. Ball's loose. They get over to Haynes. Haynes. 5 seconds to go. Timeout called. 4.4 seconds. The ball was nearly stolen, but Cotter managed to get it back. So under 1 minute, this has been quite a game. As we got 4.4 seconds left, it's going to be one shot. So 2-point game. Yellville on that play definitely was staying all over Dwyer. They know he's a 3-point threat. As this has been an exciting game. Both teams staying close the entire time, back and forth. And now a 2-point lead. .4 seconds. Looks like it's going to be Coots inbounding. There's Coots, Evans, Dwyer, Reese, and Haynes in for Cotter. Here we go. 4.4 seconds left. They go to Reese in the corner. Reese. He drives. He shoots. It's up. Shot no good. And Yellville pulls out a 2-point victory. What a game, both teams. A good game by both teams. Shot didn't go down at the end, so Yellville now will go to 1-0 in conference, 4-2 on the season. Cotter now falls to 3-11 on the season. Of course, 0-1 in conference, but we got a long way to go. So we will be back next week. Again, thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in here on the Twin Lakes Sport Network. Good game by both teams. That's the way, as our friend Robert Lyons just said, that's a kind of conference game you want to start out the season. That was a fun one to call, and we had a blast calling that one. But we will actually be back next week. If I can get my phone to pull up my schedule, I just want to make 100% sure I got it right. As next week, we will be right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It'll be December the 10th. Next week, we'll be at Cotter. We were at Yellville this week. We'll be at Cotter. ICC coming to Cotter, one of the best teams in the state. ICC, that should be a good one. So be sure to check back in with us on Tuesday, October 10th. ICC at Cotter. We'll be doing senior girls and senior boys games. So from the loose cannon, David McBee, the one and only Joey the Dragon Shaw. Thank you, each and every one of you guys, for tuning in. And I hope everyone has a great weekend. So just always make sure, go out and do something nice for someone, because remember, your tomorrows are never guaranteed. And from the loose cannon and Joey the Dragon,
have a great night, and we'll see you back here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.